Hey guys, Joey here. This week's read's gonna be interesting. We're gonna focus on the single life. We're gonna be focusing on the funner type of mood with these reads. It's gonna be for those of you loosely connected. Now, a lot of you ask, how do you find the sign that's gonna resonate with you, right, when you're looking at these videos? So I am gonna be throwing in the astrology charts this week for you. And what we do with that is if you're a nighttime baby, you might resonate more with your moon sign. If you're a daytime baby, you might resonate more with your sun sign. Of course, your rising sign is going to be the best. And if you don't know your moon, sun, or rising, you can always go to a website and look up your birth info. You put in your birthday, your birth time, and your birth city and place. And it'll give you a chart of basically of your birth, and it should show you your rising sun and moon, and then it'll show all the rest of your planets and other houses, and then you can little by little just kind of figure out what's going on in your chart on your own. That way you don't have to pay an astrologer like me to look at your birth chart. But at the same time, there's things that I've learned from my teachers, my gurus, and that's the difference of when you buy a read and when you look online and you click and it tells you what your Mercury's doing. There's a lot of things that scare people too with astrology, so be careful. It shouldn't scare you. There's always going to be a bad placement. There's always going to be a good placement. Do I talk about the bad things on YouTube? No, I don't, because I don't want that following me, and I know there's a lot of people watching these videos suffering with anxiety, depression, that type stuff. And for me to trigger that, and it may not even be accurate according to your chart and how you have your planets, that's not the type of fear tarot that I'm trying to put into you guys. Although I try to deliver as honest as possible the messages, I don't really talk about the negatives as much, because a lot of you may have placements that kind of void out things, right? Or that you guys might have placements that actually accentuate things, right? And that can be a tough thing. So yeah, this week we will be focusing a little bit on the singles, and those of you that aren't connected, I'm sorry, relationship folks. I'll get you guys next week, and or you can look back at the last videos from last week. They were love-centric, relationship type stuff. This is a lot different. I want up vibe. I want maybe not so happy, but I think you guys get the drift of where I'm going with this. We're going to be using the Mystical Manga Tarot, by the way. This is one of my favorite decks because I'm in Japan, and so the anime art kind of resonates with me. And so yeah, let's have a good time. Let's check out your tarot, and stick around. Scorpio, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at the astrology charts with the tarot for you. These are for the singles, and the love, and loosely connected, and the dude that ghosted you. So yeah, what do we got going on here for you? You still got 4th house Saturn. This is about nurturing relationships, nurturing the people around you. It's also about like taking your time at home with the people you love right now, and those people that aren't showing up and you don't even want to invite into your home because you just met them on a dating app, right? Not connecting too good right now. The moon in the 6th house, you'd rather be in bed maybe by the time you're watching this, because moon in the 6th house likes to keep you in bed like a mom. You stay home from school, you're sick. Or could it just be that you're dealing with somebody that's making up excuses they're sick? No. I didn't get all that out of the chart. My mind's going off. But yeah, let's see. The Fool, Ace of Swords, 6 of Coins. You took a leap here into something. Oh, and the World card came out upside down. I don't have upside downs in this deck. Yeah. You could have started something new here, and it feels a little unbalanced right now. That could be causing some sort of worries for you. And when I look at the World card, that's Saturn, and that's your 4th house, right? So it's about, right? And then you have 4 of Wands next to that. 4. And Saturn, I think, is going to be very important to you for the next year here with the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Wands here, because it's about who you feel comfortable letting in that space. And Saturn has nothing to do with romance and that type stuff, but I mean, he is excelled in Libra, and Libra is the 7th house of relationships, right? So relationships are going to be important to you. And that only comes after you've changed up a situation here. Could it be moving because the world card's upside down? A lot of you are living in these places you don't want to be living. You know, this came out upside down, the world card, so maybe it's your living situation is how I'm seeing that is upside down. Or, you know, is your living situation depending on a lover or somebody that's just not showing up to the table? And the Lovers comes out, speak of the devil and the shell up here. The Lovers card, the Hangman with the 5 of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, there's things here that you might want to walk away from. There's a relationship you might want to walk away from, Scorpio, but you, I don't know. 10 of Cups upside down, another upside down card on top of an upside down card here. The 10 of Wands, the Temperance, High Priestess, the Hermit, and Magician. Okay, this is freaking me out because you got all different cards from all the other signs. And the High Priestess is in the same spot as Virgo, Libra, and now you. And I've shuffled this deck, and all the cards are different for all the reasons, but you keep getting, well, all the other signs keep getting this High Priestess after you, starting from Virgo. And it's a spiritual gangster. It's being a spiritual gangster. That's why I just need to do collective reads, because I keep getting the same cards for a lot of the signs. But it's overall the same message, and I guess it kind of makes sense because it's from the Virgo to Scorpio arc here. It's you guys are learning to be spiritual gangsters. Ace of Wands is your general energy. This is your strongest card. It's about passion. If there's nothing passionate, you're not connecting to anything passionate right now. And it's all moving slow because you're stuck at home, or maybe this is just spending too much time at home with somebody here, and maybe somebody's focused on the video games rather than focused on your love relationship here. And the 6 of Cups. Let's see how they feel about you here. 6 of Cups with the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Coins is overall. I'm gonna flip the 6 of Cups upright for you. Overall, I feel like this person here knows you're a soulmate, but they're being a little defensive. They could have been left out in the past before by other energies as well. How you feel about them? 2 of Coins, Ace of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. You really like this person. You're about it. You feel like you can travel to a different dimension with this person. When I see an Ace of Coins, that's a super big portal. They give you that portal to an exterior type of dimension here. Now, yeah, I was gonna say, why did I see the High Priest? You have a very interesting 3 cards here for, your suggested approach here, which is take care of yourself in the physical, in the spiritual, and in the emotional. You have 3 cards here in your suggested approach saying, hey, look, let's take care of that world. And I keep telling the other signs, which was Virgo and Libra before you, that got the High Priestess in the same exact spot. This is hot. This read is hot because you're getting confirmation here that you're a spiritual gangster here. You really are, Scorpio. So even if the energy leaves you, or if they stick around, it doesn't matter. You're a spiritual gangster. And when you're a spiritual gangster, hey, you know the way I look at like a Buddhist monk now? These future, we call them neets in Japan. We call them hikikomore, people that don't leave. Those are the new spiritual gangsters because they don't rely on relationships, right? And I feel like if a relationship does present itself, like they may be open to it, but they're not worried about that. They're worried about their dream world, where they go and escape, and it's usually in video games here in Japan. I guess it's a bad comparison, but that's how I view modern day monks. They're just video game people. People play video games all the time inside their home. And it's time to go outside and find the sun there, definitely, with the Sun card here and the King of Coins. And you went from the Queen of Coins to the King of Coins. There's definitely a good match for you here. But it comes from that spiritual gangster vibe of yours. And, they see you like a soulmate. They see you like something worth fighting for. The problem is they've been hurt in their past. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull some extra cards here for them. What is it with the 5 of coins here? Somebody is definitely with your person. They've been played on. Your person's been played on before. This person's coming from a damaged space, so it's really hard when you've been wrecked, literally wrecked. To kind of come from a wholesome space. Let's see here what you think of them when it comes to this situation of being hurt. You're willing to wait and move forward towards, you know, emotional fulfillment with them, you know, and I do see that here. And then you are loyal to them. That's really nice. And I think it's definitely communicating this week about reigniting the passion, maybe getting outdoors as well with the Sun card there. Let's see what's hiding from you here. The 8 of Swords, Libra. Was it Libra? I think it was Libra. No. Could have been Cancer. I think it was Cancer. Not sure. It doesn't matter who got it. But the 8 of Swords here is definitely lifting some blindfold off your person. Once they've lifted that blindfold, I think this person's definitely moving towards you in a way where they're able to kind of like say, oh yeah, this is my person, they aren't going to hurt me, right? There may be people that are putting up guards against you here as well. I see that. Just looking at the chart here, like, you know, this is just people staying at home, right? That moon in the 6th house, like I was saying, likes to keep you in bed, Scorpio. Anyways, maybe they should keep you in bed in a different way here, rather than you stay. That's all I got for you, Scorpio. Overall looks good with this person. So anyways, take it easy. I'll see you guys next week. If you like that, like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you guys next week. Bye.